Okay, viewers, this is Dr. James VOND speaking, and I'm heading towards the Lower Precinct in Coventry City Centre. I've just had my pizza at Pizza Hut on Fairfax Street, and today's date is Wednesday, 15th of October 2025. And what's come to my attention is this new look store. I think they've had a slight change now. They're going back to kind of normal, slightly normal, not completely. If you can recall, all the men's clothes was put online, and you couldn't actually buy any men's clothes online. Now there actually are some men's clothes I've noticed in the new look stores, and I'll show you some of those new look clothes for men on ground floor, of course, on this particular store. Okay, I think that's a very small range of men's clothing there. Can you see that on the mannequins? Even a raincoat like mine, a Mac, some jeans, some jumpers, some jackets. Interestingly, this store was the new look company that is started in 1969. Not this one in particular. This was actually C&A in the 1980s. It used to be a C&A store, and they converted to a new look, or taken over by new look. So these are the men's clothes on the ground floor. If you can see, a small range, not as much as before, obviously. So, like I said, the company was started in 1969, 56 years ago, and I'm 56 as well. End of the year, so when I was born in 1969. So the history of this new look store is dates back to my when I was born. Actually, interesting, isn't it? A coincidence or what? That's why I thought I'd give it a mention, because the new look company is as old as me. I must be a prehistoric, museum piece now, isn't it? Just like when I went back to Warwick University, graduating 31 plus years ago, well over 31 years ago now, and I felt like a museum piece there as well. So that's the new look store in the Lower Precinct in Coventry City. A bit of history for you. That's the company that started 1969, the New Look Company. Not that particular store. I've got to remind my viewers. Like I said, that used to be a C&A store, and I did buy a suit there once. I think from C&A for about £50, £60, very cheap one. I think that was around 1996 or something, or 1995 or 96. Anyway, just once again to remind my viewers, keep up the sport and do pay me. Send me any money you can. Obviously, I'm in urgent need here, and I need to be paid. So I have to remind my viewers. And there's a choice of paying me. You can pay me regularly or one-off, whatever you feel like that's comfortable within your budget. So don't think you can set up a direct debit as well, actually. So that's an important thing to remember. If you want to set up a direct debit, go ahead. Start sending me money on a regular basis, or standing order, send regular amounts of money to me. If you don't want to pay me in one go, I mean, it's all down to what you can budget and afford at the end of the day. And I'm not going to go into the technical side of things on your budgets, obviously. So if you can donate, don't hesitate. That's what I'm saying. And especially my international views overseas, them as well. And that's the Flying Tiger company there. Can you see that? That's from Copenhagen, Danish company. Not far from the new look, isn't it? That's quite successful as well, isn't it? Okay, sort code and account number in the UK for payments. Sort code 110212, account number 14112566. And international views, overseas views. Remember, you need to use my IBAN number as well, international bank account number, and that's GB84HLFX 11021214112566. And you might also need to know or quote my BIC number from my bank, the SWIFT number. Sometimes it's known as that. And that's HLFX GB21F28. And with those details, you should be able to pay me from anywhere in the world and in any worldwide currency, 24/7. That's modern technology. So if you've got a banking app set up on your mobile phone or your app, in the UK, all you need to do is enter my sort code and account number. It's so easy. People have done it, and it does work. I've sent myself money as well, just to test it, and other people like someone has sent me some money as well, but it's not as much as I would like, obviously. So I need to stress the importance of that. And I have been a social media content creator for well over 5 years now on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. That's more than enough platforms there. And I can't understand, the popularity issue kind of thing. So if I was obviously in the film industry, working for film studios, it would be a lot different. They'll be on contracts, wouldn't they? But even these social media platforms, they do also pay out. I think if you have so many numbers, millions of numbers, or millions of views. But in the meantime, obviously, I'm not going to wait just for my numbers to build up. It could take a long time for that to happen. I mean, so my chances are kind of depending on my favorite viewers, of course. So just dig into your pockets and your bank accounts if you can. That's all I can say. I'll be ending this video soon. Okay, I'll end the video now. The battery's dying up.